This is pretty much a date. I mean, the water by the moonlight. This wasn't a fight. I'm going for my next perfect. Woo! I can feel it. Maybe I should up the difficulty. Maybe it's not that hard. I don't know.
This is one of my favorite songs from one of my favorite video games.
My love for music started with my sister. My sister she played piano. And when I was like maybe 7 or 8 years old, I always used to watch my sister play. And my sister taught me my first song called The Bull. It's like some classical piano song. And I only learned, maybe like a portion of it, but I would practice that portion over and over and over again. I gotta work on that. I gotta work on that one. Man, that was Final Fantasy X-2, Eternal Light Waves. It's like the introduction sequence when they're just like showing you the credits of who made the game. Gotta expand my collection so that it covers up this whole entire 4x4 cube. This is an awesome album. Curtis Mayfield, Something to Believe In. I got this at A1 Records for such a good deal. I think I got it for like $30. This is going for like $100 on Discogs right now. Great record. Another all-time favorite, Earth, Wind & Fire. They got all the jams. One of my favorites. Oh. Hiatus Coyote. If you have not listened to this album, Talk Tomahawk, it's a great album. They are a great band. Oh, this is it. This is her. I love her music so much. When I saw her for the first time, and she was selling her vinyl, that I had to get two. I gotta get both albums. Met her in person. She's a great gal, and this was also like right before COVID hit, and she had to leave the show. Like, she couldn't even play the whole show because of something that happened like in her hometown, so she'd like fly out. So make sure to get her albums. I gotta give it a listen. It's still in the plastic. I haven't even opened it. But yeah, man. And this is Bloody Tears from Castlevania, for everybody who's a Castlevania fan. I grew up listening to hip hop. I grew up listening to, Biggie Smalls and Tupac and Nas and Jay-Z and Big L and all these, great rappers. If I wasn't listening to rap, I was listening to video game music. So Nobuo Uematsu is a Japanese composer, and he is one of the main composers for the Final Fantasy series. And he's my all-time favorite composers. I listened to a lot of rap, but when it came down to learning a song, I went to video games, and I went to what he made. This one's made out of clay, which I got from Taiwan, and this one is made out of plastic, which is imported from Japan. This is like more for practice.
So there's 5 tracks on the EP, and it's called To the Unknown. It is a journey, and it is about exploration, and it's about shedding old ways, old habits. You know, the person that you thought you were, the person that you are, and yet you want to be, you know, a better version of yourself. You know, and having the courage to embark on that journey, face what you fear or what's conflicting you, facing yourself, you know, and coming out on the other side, you know, victorious through sound and melody and rhythm and some ambience and folklore and stuff like that.
Yeah, I gotta work on that.
I feel like I've made so much progress with this project because I have been learning Ableton, which is the program that I use to make it, since 2013. I've been making little things here and there, unreleased. I got so much unreleased, so much that's unreleased that I just keep as reference. You know, that I'm like, okay, what was I thinking here? What was I doing here? And that kind of inspires me sometimes too. So, yeah, it's a project that I'm proud of, and it feels complete. And I think that 5-10 years from now, I'm gonna look back on it and go like, yeah, that was a good time. You know, like, I'm happy with the way it came out. You know.
Can you play something?
Yeah, I can absolutely play something.